For those who don't know, here in the city things are a little strange, because there are good people who live here, and there are also bad people who live here, who I never want to meet, especially because they are really bad. But now my friend, he's right here, and he's coming here to give me the money, since he bought a house from me, and now he's coming here to pay me. This friend of mine, he's very rich. Now he finally got here, basically gave me this money. Look, thank you so much. This money is really going to help me a lot. He said, just be careful, we live in a very dangerous city. Look, I know that, and that's why I'm going to keep this money in a safe that I have in my house, especially because there are many criminals here in the city. Now it looks like he's leaving here. He's coming back here in his Lamborghini, which in this case is exactly this car. But for some reason, a van is coming here. Guys, this van stopped right here in front, and now he's aiming with this Roblox item. Guys, I don't know what's happening. He said, get out of the car and get in the van now. Guys, this is terrible. My friend is being kidnapped live here in Roblox. Now he got in the van. Guys, this is really weird, and this player is coming up here in front, because he's going to drive this van. But I can't let this happen. My friend is being taken right here in front of me. I have to warn the police before it's too late. So now I'm running here, because I have to get to the police department. After all, I can't just go after the players, because they are armed criminals, and I can't do anything by myself. But maybe with the help of the police officer, I'll be able to get my friend back, and eventually I'll be able to save him. But now I'm coming right here. I said, my friend was kidnapped by a van. Help me. Seriously, I urgently need help. Now he finally stopped using the computer to listen to what I have to say, and it looks like he really agreed to help me here in Roblox. It was a completely rusty van that simply kidnapped my friend, and most likely they want money. But guys, this van is passing right here. Literally, it's passing right in front. It's exactly that van, and I hope he noticed that. Apparently he understood that, and now he's coming out here, because he's going to have to get his car to finally stop this van. Now he stopped right here in front, and he's aiming with this Roblox item. The person who was in the van got out, but it's not the same player as before. Actually, the person who was in this van was completely different from this player here, and my friend is no longer back here. For some reason he left. I don't know what happened in Roblox, but now I got right here. The police officer is looking here. He said, was it him? Look, unfortunately it wasn't this player here. Incredibly, he's innocent. He just has the same car that kidnapped my friend in Roblox, but he's not the person who did it. At least I don't think it was. And now he just went back to driving. Even the police officer was disappointed. Guys, really, what I did was pretty weird. I literally called the police thinking I found my friend, but actually I didn't find him. I found a player who has the same car, but he isn't the person who took my friend. Now he's coming up here in front, but he's coming strangely to my house. I don't really know what he's doing here, but I think it's better not to go back to my house, especially because I'm starting to think that this player is actually bad. He's waiting for me to go back to my house to simply take my money, or even find out what I'm doing. Now I'm getting back in my car. I'm going to have to investigate all this, and find out the truth about everything that's happening. But now he's coming up here. He's coming into my room. I don't know what he's doing here, but this player really is bad. It looks like he's looking for my money, or maybe he's trying to find out some secret about my house. Maybe where my safe is, which in this case is right here. Now he finally left here. He's leaving my house. I really hope that this time he actually leaves. He got in his van, but again he stopped here, and is not moving. He wants me to go back home so he can simply kidnap me in Roblox. But guys, I'm not going back there. Actually, I'm coming up here. I'm going back to my friend's house, because I have to find out where he ended up before it's really too late. This other friend of mine, he's right here, and apparently he became an artist. But I'm coming here to tell him what happened, because he doesn't know anything. He's just been drawing here all day. But our friend was simply kidnapped. He said, wait, that's a lie, right? No, unfortunately it's not a lie. In fact, our friend disappeared after a van passed here on the street, and now even he got really scared. But now that same van is coming up here in front, but it's going up here, and my friend has to close the garage urgently. He finally closed it, and we have to hide here to really avoid problems, especially because that van is passing right in front. He's probably looking for me, and if he finds out that I'm here, that's going to be horrible. Now that van is getting to my friend's house, but I'm going to have to follow that van to find out where my friend is, because he's definitely still in the city. This friend of mine, he's very rich. He had a car made of gold, and besides that, he also had this Lamborghini, which is definitely a very expensive car. But guys, my friend, he's right here in front. He's watching what's happening at this house, but he shouldn't be here, because the player just noticed that my friend is right here. Now he's looking here, and is trying to hit my friend. My friend dodged that, and now he's coming here to this Roblox car of mine. Finally, let's get out of here fast before the worst happens. He's still trying to hit us, but he didn't manage to, and now he finally gave up, and is driving that Roblox car. But this time, I'm the one who's going to chase him. I'm going down here, and now I'm going to get exactly this Lamborghini. My friend, he's also coming up here. I'm coming here behind the restaurant, because I have to wait for the player to pass by here, and I'm going to chase him to find out where my friend is. Now apparently he's going down here, and he just realized that my car is right here, and it looks like he stopped here. Guys, this isn't very good, because he's aiming with this item and hitting my Roblox car, and now my car was destroyed. All of this because this player is angry. Now he came back here. I really have to find out where he's going, so I'm going to follow him, but from far away here in Roblox. I have to keep a lot of distance so that he doesn't notice he's being followed here in Roblox. He really can't notice that, but apparently he's turning here. Now I'm going to speed up a bit because I want to see where he's going. But now he's getting up here in front to a really strange place. Really, I've never seen this place before. I just know that he got right here, and it looks like wait, my friend is right in this part. Guys, my friend is still alive, but this player is aiming with this item. He said, get out of here, we're going to take all your money. Really? They kidnapped my friend to take the money. Now he got down here like this, and this is a really strange bunker. But now he turned off the light and simply left here and closed the bunker door. Look, that was really weird. They're doing all this just to get money. So in fact, this player is involved in the disappearance of my friend, especially because the two of them are friends, and they probably planned this. But now he's coming up here in front, and guys, I think he noticed that I'm here, and maybe it's better for me to get out of here. He's coming here really fast, and maybe this is going to be terrible, especially because I don't know how I'm going to escape from the player, especially because this car isn't speeding up. But I'm going to press a secret button, and now I'm actually really fast. I finally managed to escape from here, and the player is never going to catch up to me, especially because I'm much faster than him. But now he knows that I know where my friend is here in Roblox. We both have to save him before it's really too late, so I'm getting right here. Apparently he's putting this van inside, and now he's coming here in front to basically take care of the gate. Look, this is really weird. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get my friend back here in Roblox, especially because he's trapped here in this bunker, and in fact I'm never going to be able to save him, especially because he's trapped here. He said, let's make a plan. If they want money, they're going to have to take our friend to the bank, right? Yes, that's true. If they want my friend's money, they're going to have to go to the bank with this friend of mine here in Roblox. So that's going to be our only chance to maybe save our friend, especially because if they want money, they have to go to the bank now. But guys, there's a player coming up here who really is my enemy. I'm going to have to get out of here again, especially because I can't let him get close to me, especially because he's the one who took my friend, and now he's coming right here because he wants to come back here to the house. Now he opened the gate, so he's coming inside. But it looks like now my friend is finally going to get out of here to basically hand over the money. So now he finally got out of here, and guys, I have to plan a way to save him in Roblox, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. But guys, the police officer is coming right here. I'm calling him here, especially because I need his help. I really need him to help me, because we finally found my friend. He has to help me get my friend back in Roblox by simply placing spikes here on the street. It's really simple what he has to do, but for some reason, he agreed. Now he's coming up here in front, and he placed these spikes here. Really, this is going to be very good. We're finally going to be able to save my friend. So he's coming up here in front, and accidentally he broke his car, especially because he ran over the spikes. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he broke his own Roblox car. Guys, we're not going to be able to save my friend if we depend on this police officer, because everything he did here is really weird. Now the van is coming up here in front, and they already know what's happening here. So much so that now he's going back here, and simply took another route, and is coming here towards the bank. I don't know how I'm going to save my friend. I'm starting to think that there really isn't a way to save him, especially because everything we try doesn't work. But now he's staring here. He said the police officer works for them. That's why he ruined our plan. Guys, this theory he had is really good. It actually makes sense what the police officer did here, but I don't think he works for them. But now he's laughing here. In fact, this police officer is bad. Now he got back in his car, and now we have to come up here in front to save our friend. And this police officer is going over there in front. He really is very weird. He's going exactly to this base where there are only criminals here. But I'm coming up here in front to save our friend, and I realized that we really can't count on the police officers, especially because all of them are bad. But guys, now they got right here, but he didn't go into the bank, especially because the bank is closed. So he wants my friend to get the money here. So he's really going to get the money. He's getting a little bit of money here, but this is very little. I'm sure this isn't the amount they want. These criminals, they want much more. So much so that he's looking here. He said, let's wait for the bank to open, and you're going to get all your millions of dollars. Guys, this friend of mine is very rich. Now he noticed that I'm here, and now this friend of mine is going back to this van. The only way to save him is if he jumps into my Roblox car while the van is moving. The van is coming up here in front, but my friend isn't here. Apparently, my friend is coming here. He took this Roblox car, and is coming up here in front, especially because this car fits more people, and now he's coming here to pick me up. Guys, I'm going to drive this myself, because we still have to save him today. Now this van is coming up here in front, so I'm following it, especially because my friend has to jump into the car. He just has to jump right here, and for sure this is going to work. But guys, he's taking too long. Finally, he jumped into the car, and now he's right here. And now I have to get out of here fast, because this van is already coming after me. Guys, I'm going back to the neighborhood. I have to find a place urgently to hide. He said, there's no way to hide. Everyone works for the criminals. Guys, what he said is unfortunately true. You can see that this police officer is coming here, but this police officer also works for the criminals here in Roblox. So he's coming here to talk to us, but he's a bad person. So much so that he's aiming with this item. He said, stop now or this will be the end of you. But he's aiming with this item, so I'm really going to have to stop now. This van got here in the back. It came exactly here. Really, this is our end, and there's nothing we can do. He said, you know this car is bulletproof, right? Look, actually I didn't know, but now even he got scared, and he's trying to hit us. But he can't hit us, because this car is completely bulletproof. Really, this car looks very expensive. So I'm going to get out of here, and now I'm finally free. But now I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, I have a boat at the pier. Let's escape with the boat to another city. Guys, this is a very bad idea, but since the whole city is corrupted and absolutely everyone here is a criminal, really this is our only choice. I'm going to have to take his boat and simply escape from here. But the police officer is coming here again to arrest us in Roblox, and we have to escape from here. But the van is also coming here, and now there are 2 players chasing us. They won't stop chasing us. But my friend's boat is exactly this boat up here. Now both of them are coming here. This yacht looks very expensive. And guys, I'm also coming up here, but both of them are also getting here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out of here in time. Now I'm going to hide right here while both of them are coming up here to get us. We are officially leaving here, and in the end everything worked out. We are currently sailing on the high seas here in Brookhaven, looking for a new place to live. But guys, now a lot of time has passed. Simply days have passed, and we still haven't arrived anywhere. But this friend of mine, he went down here below. It looks like something bad happened. He said, I'm going to have to turn off the light to save power. Guys, he got here and simply turned off the light, because for him to be able to drive and go farther, he's going to have to save a lot of power so we can get farther. And now again, he's coming up here in front. Guys, really this is terrible. I'm going to take the chance to sleep until we finally get somewhere. Now we pass near an island, but it's a completely empty island, but apparently there's snow. Guys, I'm getting up because it looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Now I'm going back up here again, but apparently we got to a place that has a lot of snow. I literally don't know where we are. I just know we're in a place that I've never seen before. Now even he got here, and he said, this is the city where it snows all day. Okay, I didn't know this city. Now even my friend got here. This city looks really strange, especially because there's a lot of snow, and it also snows all day. Now they're coming up here in front, and I'm following them because maybe they know where they're going, especially because I'm totally lost, and also I'm very cold, but I'm still following them, and apparently there's a house here. This is a really strange house that I've never seen before. I'm afraid to come here, but this friend of mine is getting up here in front. He's not afraid of what might happen. Now finally a player got here who apparently is a farmer. He said, can we sleep here tonight? We ran away from our city. Guys, now we both have to show up here. Perfect, I'm right here. Now he's looking at us, and apparently he agreed. He said, I also ran away from the city. You can come here. Guys, this is really good. This house looks really good for us to spend time here in Roblox until we finally find a better place. But for now, let's stay on this farm that really looks very interesting. Guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button and I'll add you on Roblox.